Hey everyone, Paul Daniels here and What I Fix Daily. Today we have got an old MacBook. This is a 820-2850 board and it's come in. It will not power up, will not charge, gives me no green light at all, so I'll get the MagSafe, plug it in the right place, and we've got no green light. Alright. Now, this machine's been around a little bit. It's copped itself a nice, nasty impact on the corner here, but that hasn't affected what's going on. As soon as I took the lid off, I can see a couple of spots of corrosion, so we're going to dive in with no brain active and see if we can just clean those up and maybe get lucky. And if we can't, well, we'll just have to take it from there. Alright, so first area is this here, and that is actually our 3V42 generator. Regulator. Unfortunately on these boards it's a little bit different to the others, so if this is dead then yeah, I'm in strife. Let's see, we should have, I can't remember if it's G3 hot coming through here and then yeah, whatever. Anyway, so we've got that, and then a little further up we've got this here. This is a bit of a different area. I need to remove this top here just in case we've got corrosion under there, and let's have a look around. See, yeah, here we go, we've got another spot here. There's this 51125, so that could be trouble. A bit of damage there too. I think this is to control the switching of switching on of some rails, so we'll have to look at that. Let's see what else we've got, if anything. I haven't taken this board out yet. I've only taken the top off. That looks pretty damn interesting. Interestingly, this board computer has come with no battery. Apparently the previous one died and the person just took it out and kept running without it, so that's all fair enough. But if we can get it to run, they may consider getting a new one. I just noticed here we've got a bit of corrosion here. What are you? You're... I don't know what you are. It says yeah. It says yes. Switch over to the board view and have a look. That will be somewhere up here. I think that's it there. 5VS3. Okay, so it's not really relating to what we've got at the moment because we're not even getting anything. Let's have a look at that other one that was a bit further down. I think it was just above the connector. I think you hear Q7210. I think it was. Two big chunkies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Q7210. We'll have a look at the schematic and see what's that. Yeah, that was, we need 3V42 for any of this to play any part in anything. So we probably won't be getting anything out of here because these were S3, oh where's S5? But that's S3. Alright, so this is secondary to our primary problem. Our primary problem, we have no 3V42. Alright, let's get this off and check that there isn't anything under there. Alright, this is all trackpad. So this section here is the 18.5 volt generator for trackpad. So when we get to that stage, we have to keep that in mind. In the meantime, we need to get our 3V42. Alright, so we're going to go with some flux and hot air. Probably will not give us anything, but it's a good first little try. I didn't see that before. I don't think that's going to cause any real damage. I think that cap's a problem for something else. None of this really looks severe, but I'm just still going to flux it up. Hello? What the hell? That's a... What? That's an iPhone. I'm not sure how that got there. Could have been off my magnetic pad. See what's going loose. Since the flux should have helped us out a bit here. Yeah, we can see a bit clearer now. It's looking better. Doesn't mean it's going to work, but it does look better. Alrighty, as expected, no green light. So it's time to bring the multimeter out. Boo-hoo. Alright, let's see if we've even got main rails voltage coming in from the charger. We should be able to get that on the sensor resistor there. Yeah. So 16.5 volts. Alright. Let's come down to this regulator. So diddly stuff all. Diddly stuff all. R6990, and we'll check either side of that. If we've got nothing, then we have to go find out. Well, you can't really measure things in resistance mode all the time. With 1 ohm, you can only go down from that. So the fact that we're measuring all over the place means that 1 ohm is really not doing its job. Yeah. Alright, so that resistor's dead. Or at least that's our theory. Actually, one test I should do before I do this is get a diode mode check. 0.137, and on the other side, 0.267. So yeah, that does not appear right, because if that was a 1 ohm resistor, legit, it should have been pretty much the same on both sides. There we go. Looks like the end cap is what separated from the resistor. So you can still see it there. So there's lay down some leaded goodness. Yeah, there goes the other pad. Yep. Now we'll get a 1 ohm resistor. Looks like the gods have smiled on me. I actually do have 1 ohm resistors in 0402 in stock. It is normally one of the types that I would typically carry. I just wasn't sure whether I had ordered them. Things like 0, 1, 10, 1K, 10K, all the sort of decimal, 10 ohms. Are usually good to keep on hand, and they're so cheap. Alright. Probably should have just soldered this back down, but we're being fancy. And there goes the the resistor. I've lost that one. Well, it would appear I have tragically lost that 1 ohm resistor. I guess I'll just have to get another one. Even though 0402 is pretty large, it's still a speck of dust amongst the whole sort of scale of the board. So I don't like my chances of finding that other one, but I hope that it hasn't gone somewhere important. I might clean up the pads on this regulator too. So I could do with a little bit of heat down there, maybe in the hot air in there, just to help it warm up so that it's not sucking the life out of the. That's better. Much better. Clean up that too. You didn't clean it up, made it worse. Well, let's see how that goes. Because it does make me wonder what caused it to pop its resistor like that. Still nothing? Nothing there. 16 volts there again. Alright. Yeah, we're just blowing that resistor. Okay, this is something's drawing a fair whack of power. And that cap is shorted, so yeah, that could be a bit of a problem. Don't know why I didn't see that in the first place. Guess I was so excited about supposedly finding the blown resistor. It was a bit of a silly mistake. Let's just verify that cap is in fact shorted, or was. Well, we don't have a short there anymore. And we have a piece of wire there. Okay, so we'll just redo those. Could have sworn that wasn't shorted the first time I looked over it. When I did the diode mode test. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Making a mess of things here. Do apologise. Now that capacitor is a 1 microfarad, 25 volts, 603. So we've got them by the bucket load. We'll put the resistor back down first. Oh, ah! Another injury. God damn. Tweezers. And that's because they're telling me that I had the wrong resistors. Alright, clean up that wound, squeeze out some blood, make sure we don't get too much lead going through our system. Alrighty. And oh, hello. Did I end up with two? We've got two here. The other one must have shaken out when I spasmed due to the pain. Oh, really, it's due more to the shock. Your body's going, oi, I'm being stabbed. Alright, let us check our diode mode here. 0.48, that's good. 0.5, what are we warming up there? Yeah, okay, that's good. See, I was much the same both sides. That's what we want. It's going to take a little bit to warm this up because it took me a while to find those caps because I had put them in the wrong box. So all this area has gone cold again. Here we go, one side's down. Come on. There you go. Okay, let's get a diode test going again. So what we got. Doesn't seem right. That's because it's backwards. Red probe. 155. 155. It's good. Excellent. Let's see if we get lucky this time. Instant green light. Don't know if you guys can see that. But it's there. Alright. So that's the first stage. This one probably needs to be manually fired up. So okay, after several hours of woe and crying and despair and all sorts of things because I couldn't get PM Sleep S4L, It dawned on me that when I got this machine, it didn't have a charger with it, and this particular board wants the 85 watt charger MagSafe one. Now my MagSafe one is a 60 watt, and so when you plug it in, it's not going to want to come up. Now my problem here was that I didn't realize that it was going to manifest as a missing PM Sleep S4L, and so yeah, bit of noob oversight there. So I've got myself an 85 watt one now, and I'm really pretty sure this should just go. Well, at least that took longer to come up. Let's see, I should be able to just turn it on by shorting these two pads here. And we got a fan span. So that's that. So in the end, it turned out it was the 3V42 section that was a bit messed up. There's a couple of other areas up here. We've still got to test this 18.5 section to see if the trackpad works. But at least now we know we don't have the dreaded PM Sleep S4L missing problem. Well, it looks like our trackpad survives another day. Let's see if the keyboard works. Keyboard seems to work. Good job. There we go, all fixed. In the end, it looks like just a bit of cleanup and getting that 3V42 section to work, because we had the short on R6990 and C6990. Well, I should say C6990 had the short, R6990 blew because of the short. I don't know, I guess it was the corrosion that caused that. Power off. Okay. So there we are, success.